It's nice to see everyone again. Happy New Year to you. We have a lot of good things to look forward to, and I hope everyone's having a good month so far. If you're coming back, thank you so much for being here and being a part of everything, and it's so good to see you again. If you're new here, even better. I'm very glad that you stopped by, and I hope that I'll continue to see you, and something will resonate for you. As usual, that's my hope. I had a little faulty thing with my camera, so I actually already have the ones for the first sign that I pulled. So I thought that I would pull just a fun spread, just something quick and easy for all the signs for the new year, and just what do we need to know? What do you need to know? What kind of energy are you going to be in, or are you in, or what can you expect for the next 2 weeks? I'm going to pull a stone as well. So I'm not going in any particular order, but I will timestamp below when I'm done. And I've decided to go with Aries first. And like I said, these I had already pulled. So I'm just going to go ahead, because the message is the message, and go back to this. Ruby. Fearlessness, strength, and warrior. But you know, when I think of an Aries, I feel like this is your energy anyway. You're very fiery. Very fiery. I always think of Aries as warriors. So there might be a situation where you might have to, well, I feel like this is already your energy, to be honest with you. So either you're going to be in your power, or there's going to be something that comes up that you need to amplify this power, or it's going to be amplified. You're going to need a little extra strength, a little extra courage to battle over something, to stand up for yourself, to walk away from something, whatever it may be. It could just be a disagreement with someone. But let's see, because I didn't fully get into the cards before my little camera faulty. So, okay. We have, these are different than the regular Rider-Waite, so I have to really look at them to see what they are. This is the Ace of Pentacles, which is lovely. A windfall of abundance. I'm going to read what's on the card as well, and then I'm going to tell you how I feel, because it's general, and a piece of the information can resonate with you, or all of it can resonate with you. It just depends on your situation and what you're going through. So please take what does feel right to you and how it fits in your life, because you know yourself, so much better than I do, right? For now anyway, right? So a windfall of abundance, we like that. Wise counsel or good fortune. An exciting career opportunity, a lucrative contract, significant purchases like a home or vehicle. Then we got the Knight of Cups. Romantic, flirtatious, introspective, fickle, falling in love, being swept off your feet, a sudden love affair, a lack of balance in a relationship, situations or topics that make your heart flutter, a love of art and poetry. And then we have the Eight of Cups. What an interesting group. The need to move on, seeking more from life than what you're experiencing, a spiritual quest, choosing to make big life changes, a change in priorities, leaving home. I'm going to tell you how I feel in a second, but I want to see what stone you're going to get. Hope. You got hope. So to me, there's something that you want. How I feel is that let's see. I feel that you're unhappy in a situation. That something that once made you happy is not making you happy anymore. That's exactly how I feel. That's what I get with this. And then you have this fiery energy, which is very go after what you want. Stand up for yourself. Have courage. It's time to fight kind of energy. I'm going to be honest. I feel like what I'm getting is that you might be at a job that you once really loved, but now there's complications. Somehow, some way, there's complications. Things aren't going the way that they used to, that you want them to go. Maybe you didn't get a promotion. Maybe there's just conflicts. Maybe it's a hot mess at work. And it causes you to really think about things. Think about leaving something that you once loved, moving on. But with the hope card, there is hope. First of all, know that. But I feel like the hope card says to me, there is something that is already in your head. This can be all divinely guided to get you where you need to be. I feel a career change or a skill change or a study or some kind of artisticness inside you, a creative purpose, inspiration. I feel that there's something that is in your head, or that if you leave this job and once you start looking, if you come across a job that offers you something that really excites you, that's a little bit more creative, or that will pull out that in you, okay? Because with this Knight of Cups, this is a very heartfelt night. He knows what he wants, and he goes after it. And it's meaningful. It's very heartfelt. It's something that lights you up. It's something that you're chasing your wish fulfillment, your cup. And it also has emotions and intuition tied into it. So I would say definitely listen to what's going on within you. And then you have a new opportunity. It's a new opportunity that was, oh, there you go, divinely guided. I want to say divinely guided because that's what I felt. But these are often gifts that pop up that let you know, like, hey, there you go. You have to take it, obviously. So if there's a job that pops up, say that you're not happy with what's going on, or you've been unemployed, for instance, and there needs to be a change, or you're thinking that there's a decision, okay? I feel like you go with the new decision that has great potential to grow within it, not only just your pentacles, but the one that has value in it to you, the one that lights you up, the one that you're like, oh, I never thought of that, or that's exactly what I wanted. Really beautiful energy. I feel like you're going to need to push yourself, maybe to leave a job that you're already in, and that might be really hard for you. It might be a hard break to get out of, or to really just give up. But don't look at it like giving up. Look at it like moving on to bigger and better things. You've just outgrown it. Nobody needs a lot of stress in their life. This is all about new beginnings, brand new. An 8 has success attached to it. 1 is brand new. And this says to me, follow your heart's true desire. Something's either going to come in that's going to give you and it even says art or poetry. It's artistic, it's creative, it's inspiration. It's something that means something to you. It may not even be something that you're even aware of right now, but that will light you up, or that you'll find out once you start it. So when things are coming to you right now, pay attention, because you might not actively be looking. But this says to me, it's definitely worth your attention to watch everything that comes near you, that comes to you. Somebody might just call you and be like, hey, I've got this job opportunity. Do you want to come work with me? Out of the blue. But I feel like that's exactly what's going on for you. But there is hope. Everything's going to be okay. It does require action, and I do feel like that action is letting something go, leaving something behind that no longer serves you, and moving on to something that has great potential to it. Great potential, brand new, that's a gift. It will grow and grow and grow. And then the Knight says that it's meaningful. It's going to fill your cup up. You're going to be happy with this choice. Or go with the one that lights you up. Choices. Or you might be trying to find, you know, the right thing for you. All right, Aries, that's your next 2 weeks. I'm sorry, I hope that's not too loud. All right. Pisces. I'll do Pisces next. Lime. It says collaboration, cooperation, and groups. That's what's up. So working together, community, work projects, skill projects. I don't know. I'm going to take them. Oh, and that's the 8 of Earth. Perfect. Oh, that's too many. All right, one more. Ooh, 2 Knights. All right, let's see what we got here. Joy. And line. It's the energy for the next 2 weeks. All right, let's see what we got. Another 8. 8s are success, guys. Remember that. Learning all you can about a subject or career, going back to school, taking a seminar, or finding a mentor. Attention to detail, skilled work that you love. This in traditional tarot, this is a different deck. So it has like a little, it's the same kind of meanings, but they're a little friendlier. Not that this is a bad card, it's a very good card. But this is that hone in your skills, attention to detail, really putting in the work and really focusing on it. It's that attention to detail, trying to make it better. It's that honing in your craft. It can be learning a new skill as well and bettering it. That's very possible as well. The Knight of Wands, passionate, confident, charismatic, restless, events requiring immediate action, trust your instincts, stay focused, a passionate relationship. The Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is fiery, passionate. He can be a little impulsive. So you don't want to move too quickly, but it's an action card. And maybe that's why, because he moves too quickly. But moving is not the problem, just being sure that you have all the information and that knowing that that's really what you want before you move into it, before you jump into it. Like, you want to know the consequences, right? And then you got another Knight, okay? The Knight of Swords, decisive, focused, driven, defensive, events that move with great speed. Choose intellectual responses to challenges rather than emotional. Sudden or unexpected changes. Review your options carefully. Yeah, I do feel like that. This is the other Knight who also kind of just jumps in. He runs in. He jumps in, he runs in. That's why it says review your options carefully. 2 Knights. This is interesting. I feel like this has to do with work as well. I'm feeling it. Because you, right there, you've got, this is about honing in your skills, learning a new trade, getting better at something. Your energy is collaboration. So look at all that green. Green for dollar bills. You're making money. So this can be about who you have to work with. Or like one of these cards said about having a mentor. It can be someone teaching you something, someone taking you under their wing. Could be you be the teacher to someone else. It could be you teaching other people something that you know, helping them get better. But this is a very it's you working hard at something or being taught something, either way, and then you're either giving that back to your job, to groups, to society, and projects, or however it is, but you're working with people. This is you coming together with people. And then you've got both moving energies, moving nights. Moving. I feel like there's going to be communication and physical action involved. Don't react too quickly to something. I feel like if somebody comes to you at work and they're like, oh, so-and-so's out, can you do their job for a week or two? And it seems really stressful, okay? Because you don't know the department, you don't know what you're doing, that kind of thing. I'm not telling you not to do it, but there's an energy here of it's going to help you in the long run with your resume, with your pentacles. You might always fill in when this person's gone. You might really, really get good at this, because this is about honing in those skills. And then you're the man that they go to, and you're going to end up helping others and being an asset. Don't react too quickly. Try to balance. You want to make an intellectual decision, but have all the information before you make the decision. And don't react too quickly. Like if somebody upsets you in a group, because this is group information, a group card. So if you're having to work with people and you're having a hard time getting along with them, this could cause an energy that, a fiery energy where you want to lash out, or somebody upsets you. It can be a very passionate type. It is a very passionate type energy. So it can be that somebody upsets you. And the advice is to not let your emotions, your fire, your passion, how do I want to say it? Emotion is coming up, but it's a fire card. But I feel like you might let your temper, or you might say something, or there might be an action. But you have a great opportunity here. So it's really about how you want to handle the situation, what you want. You know, what do you really want? But for the next 2 weeks, I feel you working with others or honing in your own skills, learning something, getting better at something, teaching people something. But there's definitely others involved. And I feel like there's going to be that energy where there's going to be sudden change, where you're not expecting this, maybe, for some of you. And for some of you, you've been working for this. And in that case, it's quick, fast action. Like it's happening quickly. Like you may not have known that you were going to do a speech. And somebody calls you and asks, hey, can you do a speech at such and such? And it's a great opportunity. And it allows you to get better, but it also allows other people to learn from you. You know? So it can be a very sudden thing. But I would say the advice here is to, when you make the decision, don't react too quickly, although it may happen quickly. And use your intellectual brain and honestly go from what brings you joy. Some of you, you've been working for something like this, And when that call comes through or that opportunity comes through, you're going to run for it. Like, you know what you want. Just know what you want before you make any decision. Or just take it because it's a great opportunity. Either way, don't let your emotions or your temper or reacting too quickly get out of hand. Think of it from intellectual aspects, from total brain, right? Just from your brain. The facts. Just do the facts, the mathematics in your head, and then be like, okay. But I feel like it's going to bring you joy. It may not feel that way at the time. Just, don't lose your temper. Like I said, for some of you. And for some of you, it is that this is what you've been wanting. And there it is. And this is a joyful experience, which is awesome. So the next 2 weeks, I feel around work as well. Work or project. Something you're learning. Okay, Pisces. All right, let's do... Sorry, and I hope that doesn't sound absolutely terrible. So let's do Gemini next. Gemini energy. Silver. All right, what do we got? Insight, illumination, and reflection. Ooh, this is going within. It can be shadow work. It can be spiritual, basically. You could be working on something. You could be manifesting. You could be talking to your guides. They can be talking to you. Reflecting on the situation. And or shadow work, patterns, toxicities, whatever it may be. There's really a time in the next 2 weeks that things might be mirrored back to you to give you a chance to deal with things, to heal, to learn from them. So let's see. Ooh, I like that. Or I like that. Oh, this is good. Okay. The Dreamer is the Fool in this deck. Okay. So you have a new start, trust yourself, push your fears aside, and take a leap of faith. Okay. Number 6. 6 of Cups. It's nostalgic. It's reminiscent. It has this feeling to it. So it can be past life stuff that's deep rooted within you that you feel when you meet someone or you go through a situation, whatever it may be, or you may be working on this already, working on your shadow work. It's reflection, illumination, and insight. Amazing. So you might be working on this or going to do something. You know what pops into my head though? Is like past life regressions or a mentor or a therapist. Something like that is popping into my head where you might be working on traumas from when you were young or things that you're trying to heal within yourself coming to the surface, or a newfound love that you forgot about. Like, it's really not new. It's really deep within you, or from childhood, or from past lives, and then you come across it and you're like, oh, I forgot about that. Let me get into that again. Or something comes to you and you're like, oh, that sounds interesting. And then when you start doing it, you have this feeling like I belong, right? That's what I'm getting from this card. But that's the Six of Cups. It says children or childhood, revisiting old dreams or plans, embracing your inner child, can be inner child work, the return of people or romances from your past, romanticizing how things used to be. Yeah, this can be the card where your exes come back, right? And in that case, this would actually appear to be a good thing if that's what you want. And then you have the Three of Cups. Love the Three of Cups. News worth celebrating, joyful announcements like engagements, weddings, pregnancy, or graduation, a time for gratitude, close communities, or chosen families. But this is like the community card. It's community work or just your friends. This can be like groups you belong to or you get into, like I said before, some kind of community thing that you get involved in. But it doesn't have to be. This can just be you with your friends. Then it feels good and you're celebrating. It can be celebrations at home, but there's happiness here. It's good. It's really good. I'm curious. Let's see what we get. Remember. Ooh, this is so awesome. Okay, you got remember, insight, illumination, and reflection. And I feel these are strongly connected to that Six of Cups. That nostalgic feeling, that whatever it is that you're going through, it feels familiar, it feels safe, it feels good. Either that or you're purging it. But I don't see this as bad. This looks really, it's not bad to purge. It's very good. But it usually doesn't feel so good at the time, right? Breakups don't feel so good, but sometimes later you look back and you're like, oh man, that was the best thing for me. So I definitely feel the sense that is connected. So there is some kind of new start here for you. And it seems very past lifey or in this life. It's something that you've been involved with before. This can be a love, it can be a project, a study. You know, you could have loved to draw when you were young. And for some reason, you've decided to draw again. And then it feels good and it's something that you want to pursue. This can be a love that got away from you. Or, you know, you needed that time apart and you can come back with happiness and celebration. It says a new start right here. This can also be a new job that comes to you where the work is familiar to you. It's something that you used to do. This can also be people that you meet who are going to be familiar to you. And you don't know why. You know how you meet people and you're just like, oh my gosh, I feel something. You're like, I feel like I've known you forever. That kind of energy. Yeah, that's beautiful energy. But you've got this, and this can be too that you meet a new person, a complete new person, new beginning. But there's that remember because it feels so familiar to you, even if you don't know this person. I definitely feel that. I mean, we all have our soul contracts before we get here, but you know them. If you feel that way, you know them. You just don't know that you know them. It's deep rooted. And so there's happiness and celebration attached to that. Wow, this is really beautiful energy. Insight, illumination, and reflection. I feel like this person's going to be marrying you. And if this is an ex coming back, this is about dealing with the past. You know, maybe getting, what is the word that I want to use? Closure. That's the word. Sorry. But you want to get closure on something from the past, and that you guys do that work with each other and you deal with that. Because you can't move on in a new beginning without dealing with what's happened. Because you're still harboring it. It's still deep rooted. The Fool card is amazing. It says take the leap of faith. If it feels familiar to you, my advice to you is take the leap of faith, because it looks very, very good. Or an opportunity for you to heal the past and move on without that grudge in your life, without that hanging over you karmically. Like to tie things up. It can be either or. But there's happiness that flows from that. But what I was saying was the Fool card, it says take the leap, but it also says before you leap, make sure you know all the facts. Don't just meet somebody, or your ex calls you and you're like, okay, the cards were good. No. Always, you know your situation better than anyone. Plus, your intuition will tell you everything that you need to know. Follow it always. But there's that energy of needing to know everything. Know the facts. And then leap. And then have faith that it's what you want. It's the way you want to go. So if this is an ex, this is really about, do you just want the closure to heal this and to move on with your past? And if this is therapy, because I do get that feeling as well, therapy, some kind of community where you're healing a piece of you, this definitely provides a healing, whether it's patterns, past lives, karmic value. But if that's the case, and this is very good. It's very good energy. It's beautiful. Keep doing the work if that's the case. This is really great healing energy that brings success and happiness to it. Because it can be you purging that with a therapist or past life regression or anything like that. It can be. Or you could just be doing the work with yourself. So I know that's how I started. I did a lot of work on myself. So this is really beautiful. Really, really, really beautiful, Gemini. All right. That's the next 2 weeks, guys. Just know the facts. All right. Ooh. Well, if it flips, we'll take it. Sag is next. We got coral, refresh, regeneration, and renewal. That's great energy for the next 2 weeks. Hugs. Do you feel like you need a hug, or will you feel like you need a hug? Well, there is that refresh, regeneration, and renewal. It's that needing to take time out for yourself. Needing to do what's right for you, what's best for you. Listen to your body. You may be working too hard. Sag just often work too hard. And you might need... Oh, they flipped over. That's the rule. Oh, we got it again. 8 of Success. So this is the 8 of Pentacles. Learning all you can about a subject or career, going back to school, taking a seminar, or finding a mentor, attention to detail, skilled work that you love. It can be any of or all of those things pertaining to what's going on in your life. This is for the next 2 weeks. This says hone in your skills. You might be learning something new. A mentor might be coming into your life to train you, to teach you. And mentors can be people on the internet, books as well, therapists as well, not just people you work with or people who are physically with you. So know that as well. But this is about honing in your craft, your skills. Could be learning something new, like I said, or just the attention to detail, being really good at something, and success. Let's see what else we got. You have the Seven of Swords. A loss of peace of mind or personal freedom. Take caution and be aware of others' actions. A material loss. Make sure you are being honest with yourself, and embarrassing secrets. This is usually someone stealing from you or someone trying to deceive you. So this is for the next 2 weeks. So if you see this, I would definitely say be wary of people lying to you, or you getting a feeling of somebody's lying to you, significant other or anyone, could be work, whatever. Of course, you have to follow, certain protocol at work. You can't just run around and be like, I know you're lying to me. But there is this energy. This can also be deceit and lies and not believing in yourself. But it can be physically. This can also be hackers. People just ill will, scammers. It can be. The Magician. Magic is alive in your life. What you need to be a success will manifest. If you believe it, you can do it. So, hugs. I definitely feel like, okay, the energy that I'm getting here is that you're really digging deep. You're digging deep into craft or learning or something new, or just working a lot. Okay? Something may come up, so just be on the lookout for this. Like I said, this can be at work, this can be someone around you, this can be a bank account, this can be a scam or a hacker. It can come in all different forms. It doesn't have to be, really, really bad. It can be something like a little lie somebody tells you at work or something, So just have your radar out. Be wary on this and be looking, okay? But the Magician says you can have it. That you can have it. I have an energy that there's something you want, whether it be at work or a different career, a different study, a different project, a different avenue that you've been working on. And there's a sense of you not believing in yourself, or not believing that you can have it, or not believing you're good enough, so you're working harder. You're studying more, you're trying to get better because you're not believing in yourself. Or maybe somebody doesn't believe in you. Or you don't feel like others will accept you or believe in you on this new path. And the Magician says you have everything you need. You don't need to keep working yourself into the ground. You don't need to keep second guessing yourself. That's what I feel this needs. They can be different messages. It's general, or it can be just all grouped together. There's different people out there. So take it as it resonates, but that's how I feel. And this says you need to recharge. You need to recharge your battery. You need to take time out to hug people, to love people, to do what brings you joy, not just work, work, work. And I feel that you're stressing yourself. I really feel that. You need a refresh. You need to rejuvenate. You need to renew. You need to take some time out. You need to take a break. You need to take a rest. You need to be around things that make you happy, or people who love you. And this can be an energy of you being nice to yourself and stop pushing yourself so much. But you have everything you need. You have it. So don't second guess yourself, whatever it is. And you don't have to run yourself into the ground. Balance is needed. Okay? All right, Sag. Next 2 weeks, what to look out for. I'm so sorry. I hope that I can't hear it until the playback, so I'll know for the future. Hopefully it's not too terrible. Cappy. Cappy's next. My fellow Cappies. Oh my goodness. White. I have honestly never pulled this card. It's beautiful. Angels, purity, and radiance. Ooh. I like that. That's beautiful. You have this new innocence about you. And very strong that angels are near you. Or that there could be you're opening up more. You're becoming more psychic. You're coming into your gifts. You could be meditating more. You could be actually already working on these things. And they're letting you know that they're here. Wow, that's beautiful. And you're going to be shining like a diamond. I see the diamond on the cover, but radiance is what pops out to me, because I always see like this. You see how the diamond or the shine around it? That's what I see above my head. And that's why I named myself Shine. I know that's crazy. I don't know if it's crazy. It's spiritual, I guess. We all see things differently sometimes. So that really stands out to me. You're going to be very shiny, very vibrant in this time. There's a new energy to you, like an ascension, a level up, very spiritual, very connected. Your angels are guarding you. They're helping you. They're guiding you. They're there. They're listening to you. I would definitely talk to them if you don't already. Let's see. Ooh, let's see what pops out here. Ooh, the Chariot. Oh my gosh, 2. Let's see what this is. Nice. Oh, that's rest. Okay. Let's see what we get. Bravery. Look how bright and shiny that is. Can you see that? Gorgeous. Isn't it funny? It's actually a very, very, very light pink with white. But I just think that's neat that they came out like that. Okay, the Chariot. The Chariot. The Chariot is about, it can be quick movement, but there's a need to get moving. There's forward motion. Like get busy. Make a decision and get busy. It's time to move. The Chariot. Rewards that comes from hard work, successfully balancing many priorities at once, determination and willpower, public recognition. That's beautiful. That's the next 2 weeks. And it's interesting the word balance is in here, huh? It says successfully balancing many priorities at once. Because we got balance. Balance. Blending the ideas of others with your own to create something extraordinary. Successful compromise. The power of diversity. Self-control, patience, and balance. These are both, by the way, I mean, the angel card popped out, and these are both like divinely guided major arcanas. This message is definitely from the divine. You're being guided. There's a purpose, a path. There is that you need to be on, and they're going to help you get there. They're around you. They're helping, guiding you get there. Things are going to come into balance. There may be something that you need to tweak or a decision that needs to be made. And then get moving. Fast action. I also I'm feeling with this card that there's the duality. Have the information that you need, okay? And then make the decision and move forward. And I feel very strongly fast acting, forward motion, but also so strongly I'm getting guided and protected. Guided and protected. I feel like you're going to your purpose. You might need to tweak something. That's what I feel like, but the balance is coming in. So if you've been feeling lost or confused or not knowing where to go, what to do, they're here for you. They're here. They're guiding you and they're protecting you and they're giving you the information. You just need to pay attention. Okay? This can be while you're sleeping. This can be early morning when you're foggy. I got so wrapped up in these, I forgot there was another one. This is the Four of Swords. Insights that come from meditation. Oh my gosh. I was going to give you the whole rundown of how you can get this information. And then I realized that there was another card, and there it is. The need to rest or take a vacation. Allow yourself more time before making a decision. Mental exhaustion. Get more sleep. Okay, so if there is a decision that you need to make, my advice to you is you are very guided, very protected. You just need to tap in and hear it if you're not hearing it. And how you can do this, I suggest meditation. It's right here. Take your time on making this decision. Like I said, it's about gathering all the facts, knowing what you really want, knowing everything that you need to know. A need to create balance in your life with whatever this decision is. So take that into effect, into consideration. So like if you're spending too much time at home and not at work, there's a need to balance. Or recently I asked for freedom that comes with abundance. I feel this energy in that card. I asked for it. I manifested it. I'm looking for the signs. And I was also offered a job. So I feel this 100%. It's like, do I take the job but that's not exactly what I wanted. And I feel that with the balance card, that if it's not what you wanted and you want the balance of the freedom that comes with abundance, it's like doing what you love to do all day long and being successful at it. Okay? For instance, having a YouTube channel and not having to have like a 9-to-5. Being creative and inspired and being able to make your own schedule. Freedom. That's the freedom part that comes with abundance. That's successful. So you can do it all the time and not have to worry about a job. Answers will come through meditation if you're stuck. But I feel that freedom and abundance is balance to me. Because you get both. It's not saying I'm going to sacrifice myself at a job that I know I'm going to hate in 6 months or be tired of in a year. Not follow my dreams and my passions. That's not balance. But you got to take it as it resonates for you. but there's guidance and protection, and they are around you. You may have already been talking to them about this. What do I do? What decision do I take? Be listening and pay attention. Listening and pay attention, okay? Very important, because they're talking to you. They're trying to get messages to you. Like I said, it can be grogginess. It can be things that pop into your head. It can be meditation. It can be a lot of different ways that sometimes they'll bring information to you. Like you ask a question and then all of a sudden on your YouTube channel, something's going down. Very much. So be open, be receptive is what I wanted to say. And be looking for this in the next 2 weeks. Because there's a decision, some kind of decision, and I feel like your purpose is attached to it. Spiritual evolution is attached to it. It's going to change your life. And there's a big direction here. And I feel that bravery too. Like freedom with abundance. That's a brave thing to do and not take a job. Because that's scary. And you don't feel like it's always going to be safe. So take that into consideration in my example with what's going on in your life. So that's a really beautiful message. Like I said, I've never seen this card. I think it is so amazing. I love it. And you know what's crazy too, because it says angels. I always pray to at least 3 different angels before I start. So I feel like this is a double message. Not only are they around you trying to help you and guide you and protect you, but they're here now to deliver. How beautiful. We're going to Aqua. I'm going to pause really quick just to shuffle, and mix things up. And I will be right back.